So I just got a new AV to HDMI adapter in the mail, one that was more expensive than the one I've been using, and I've tested it on Paper Mario N64, and it was very similar to the one that I had before, but slightly better. I didn't have the darkness issue or the constant flickering, so it seems a lot more stable and more likely to produce a better picture, even though it's not that much better. So I have that to look forward to going forward with recording from N64 and GameCube primarily. Super Nintendo as well, although I tend to emulate Super Nintendo all the time now because it's so reliable and produces the best quality picture. But I've been talking about doing Resident Evil. I'm probably going to start on that right after this. Well, no, I'm going to do Super Mario Kart somehow. I don't know, I haven't really decided. Super Mario Kart's going to be quick, like, kind of just like a little side project, really. Same with Resident Evil. Resident Evil's not anything huge, but I've been talking about it, so I probably should do it. And then, of course, I've been talking about Thousand Year Door and Star Fox Adventures, and to break things up, I would probably do Star Fox Adventures first before going back to another Paper Mario, since I just finished that one. So that's what the near future looks like, plus Luigi's Mansion 3 just came out. Or, well, it didn't just came out, it's not out at all yet. But it's coming up, that's what I meant to say. It's coming very soon, Halloween. And although I'm not extremely excited about it, much as I've never really been extremely excited about many new games that have come out, I don't know, nothing really seems to excite me as much anymore. But I might get it. It kind of depends on the finances, because it is coming up to that time of the year, too, where work picks up like crazy. And that might just be the enforced push that I need to kind of stop doing this stuff for a while and focus on the things that really matter. Because I do wonder that, like, what's it gonna take? Like, what do I really need to... Oh, whoops. To kind of break from the so-called addiction that may or may not exist. And really kind of get everything else in order before recording more videos or something like that. I always wonder that. And then the answer should... There's only one answer. Oh yeah, I'm at a higher elevation than that thing. Or lower, perhaps. Though you can't really tell with this top-down perspective. Huh? There we go, go! Nice. But yeah, the only answer to that question is you don't need any push. The push should be yourself. Especially when you're an adult. Like, nobody's gonna find the answers for you, kind of, you know? Yeah, let's go this way. Although I don't have the big key, so why am I going this way? There's chests in here, though. Doesn't it feel good to have the lamp? 5 bomb capacity, that's just whatever. Where's that other chest? It's down at the bottom row, isn't it? Missiles, alright. Yeah, I don't have the big key, dang it. Alright, back all the way to the other side then, I suppose. Isn't there a chest right here? Yes, there is. Why didn't I check this first? It's the big key! Dang it, man! Why didn't I check this first? Oh, I know the answer to that question. It's 'cause I'm a dog. Well, we could check. There's 2 chests down here, too. That's good stuff. And money. Not that I really need that, although I probably will buy a blue potion at some point. I always do in this game, because I need it. A small key. Another small key. Alright, well, back to the big chest, I suppose. 2 small keys, though. That's good. I wonder if I could just skip to the end. That's really all I care about. 20 rupees. Darn it. Isn't there a chest down here, too? Yes, there's chests all over the place in this dump. It's not a dump. I don't know why I always never want to come here. Like I said, I always hate having to come in here just to get the hammer, so that I can start trying to get to the Titans earlier. I don't know. I forget the order. In Vanilla Link to the Past, almost called it Super Metroid just now. So we've got the room to bomb down here, the big key normal chest right there. I only have one small key though, what am I missing? There's a chest down here though. I could open the door and get the thing. Actually, that probably would have been smarter. Oh well, I'm already down here. What? Oh yeah, that's right. I thought the switch was up there. The magic cape! There we go! Well, I could check the Cane of Burna cave. And really, I don't know what else the magic cape is useful for, except for certain combat instances, especially in Ganon's castle. Oh, stop it. Stop it. But yeah, I would say, for me, YouTube has become something like the most delicious chocolate cake you could possibly come across, if ever on a much-needed diet. That's like the best analogy I have for it, because you know it's a thing that you're trying to not do. There's the small key. Okay, now I could go drop down that hole again and check the other thing. It's probably going to be another small key, too. So making all of this time useless. I could just feel it. Sometimes you know how you could just predict these stupid things? I have a knack for that. If it's something stupid that's a waste of my time and is gonna somehow make me look like an idiot, then it's absolutely definitely gonna happen, and I can sense it as it's occurring, but like I'm in the process so I can't stop. Watch, this is gonna be a small key. Watch. Told ya! See? It's the stupid sense going off again. Whatever, we're very close now. Just get me out of here. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the chocolate cake analogy. So, I've never really been on a diet or anything because I have no reason to. Because I'm obscenely skinny. But, that'll probably change one day. Yeah, the idea is you're on a diet and you can't eat chocolate cake, but then you come across like this golden masterpiece chocolate cake that is everything you want in life. And it's there to tempt you. And YouTube is kind of the same way for me, because it's like this thing that it just happened. It's like here at an opportune moment. Also, finding this thing was such an amazing thing. Don't have to push any more statues. Ah, yes, more of these guys. Yeah, it just so happens that when I had a career path, I had an interest in mind, and that all fell through a long, long time ago, and then I just kind of jumped around and landed on something that I didn't really think through as far as a full career path. But I got the education for it, I suppose. But that doesn't mean a thing. So in the mix of that, the summary of that story, or the moral of the story, is it leaves me in a state where I'm just totally lost and confused and have no idea what to do. Yet time still keeps on going and I have to fill that time with something. And you gotta have fun, otherwise you'll lose your mind. So then that's where the video games come in, the chocolate cakes. And then it's like struggling to find a good career. You have jobs, yes, but it's never been anything that you wanted. So what do? Well, you keep working them and you try your hardest to get promoted, but then before you know it, like decades go by, a whole decade goes by. And it's still like you're spinning your wheels, just doing the same old nothing. And then in comes the chocolate cake of YouTube, where you could potentially combine one of your favorite pastimes, playing games, and somehow make some revenue on the side for it and keep on growing it. So it's there to tease you like a chocolate cake, even though you know you shouldn't be doing it, and you're spending all this free time doing what basically is like a second side job. So it's not all terrible, but it's not admirable either, until it is admirable. Which is weird. It's all about the finances at that point. One silver arrow to this dude, right? If I could hit him. Dude. There we go. So it's like, I don't know, every single day there's that chocolate cake there tempting me. It's like, why deal with all the miseries and stuff and all the confusion? Why be overwhelmed by all of that when you could kind of push it down deep inside and forget about it for a moment and combine it with something fun that is kind of secretly disguised? It's like, yeah, it's like a diet chocolate cake. There's no such thing, but you trick yourself into believing that there is. And that's what YouTube is. This idea that doing anything gaming related on YouTube that's not part of the official industry could be a potential career path. It's that diet chocolate cake, or like going to the drive-thru and ordering like 8,000 Big Macs and a Diet Coke and a salad, and expecting the Diet Coke and a salad to counteract the other 8,000 things of crap that you ordered. Logic knows better, but your feelings do not, and your feelings want to believe the truth that cannot be. And that's where you run into the problems. And these are the things I constantly think about. Every day when the power of the entertainment devices goes off, the guilt slowly bubbles up. The realization is that maybe you didn't call somebody that you probably should have called because you haven't talked to them in a while. Or maybe you should have visited your mother or your father, who you only have a limited amount of time left in this world with. And one day you're going to regret that you didn't spend enough time with them. Like all of these things, but no, you play the games for YouTube again. Why? Because chocolate cake. You see where I'm going with this stuff? It's every day, too. So that's why every single day, I wonder to myself about addiction, and I wonder, what's it gonna take? These are things that I mutter to myself all the time. There's more to the analogy, too. Also, is this the dead end? Yeah, why am I doing all of this? I need magic. I do have a potion. I did find the potion bottle. I don't know, I always go back to that, and I don't want to really derail into it too much. I probably already have. But that's not gonna work. The Cane of Samaria works wonders here too, but you don't need it. Whoops. Sometimes the bomb hits it twice, that's why I prefer not to use them, but it seems to be working unless this hits it. No, okay, we're good. This palace, man, there's always that one section that bothers me, because I always have to cycle through the whole dungeon again. I always forget the appropriate way to avoid doing that. There's a trick. Also, this room always seems to slow down anymore. Like, really bad, wow. Oh well. I was saying something, I was trying to finish that analogy a little bit. Talking about derailing, but I wanted to say one more thing real quick. I don't remember what it is now. Oh, jeez, get out of there! Like, seriously, am I gonna die with the red mail just in this little spot? Jeez. So dumb. This is Link to the Past for you, this is why I'm bad at this game. This doesn't happen in 3D Zeldas. I don't know what it is. Seriously, look at how much life I lost. It's ridiculous. This is it. This is where you have to... There is a way to hit that switch to get these pegs to go up, yet still surpass the pegs. And that's how you avoid the thing that I always run into, and I forget how to do this stupid trick. I think you have to blow yourself up with a bomb and launch over the pit and land on the walkable spot again. But I haven't done that in forever. I think one time I successfully pulled it off and hit the switch in the other room somehow. That's the thing, I don't even know how you do that, because as soon as you door transition, whatever you, like if you plant a bomb, it despawns. I love hitting these guys with Quake, though, it's fun. Oh, I remember the one thing I was gonna say, the one more thing. It's like, let's just say that all of that chocolate cake actually does do the diet effect, and it works out, meaning the YouTube revenue actually ends up being a viable option. Well, then it's like that's... I always wonder about that part of it too. It's like, would you really be content with that, or would you lose your mind with all of that freedom that I was just saying? It's like too much freedom and less structure that I'm used to having. Also, I'm trying to figure out a way to avoid having to circle around like I always have to do in this dungeon. It bugs me that I always forget. I don't play this game enough to know the way to do this palace without having to, like, backtrack. Ah, okay, this works out. This is new stuff, and there's treasures. I don't think this is what I intended to do, but we're doing it. It'll all work out. I could always cut it out, too, if I have to walk across the whole place again. I don't know, there's something nice about the structure of the real world. I'm just like doing a daily commute and seeing people and just being part of the world rather than working from home. I don't know, there are a lot of people that are like that though. Obviously YouTube is a whole other thing, especially when it's a gaming thing, because there's a weird negative connotation there a lot of the time. At least if you're talking to older adults who grew up in a time where video games were not so commonplace, and definitely not an option for a career unless it was you making them. That's Spring Ball, that'll help out. I think there's a little spot in Torian where that comes in handy. I don't know. It's like, I can't wait for that seed to get out of my mind, though, because I know better. Then, like, it could never be more than just a weird side income, yes. Wait, I'm going backwards. This is not how you... No. What the heck did I do wrong here? I'm almost dead, too. I do have a red potion. I've had it for quite some time. I got it where the wave theme was, and it looked like lava in a bottle, which is nice. It's like a lava lamp, and I'm gonna drink it. Yeah, I'm all turned around. I don't know what I'm doing in this palace. Darn it! That's what I wanted to avoid, rather. I gotta find the big key. Yes, this room. This room is stupid because you always get trapped and then you have to cycle through the whole stupid thing again. You're done. At least we're almost done. This is like the last crystal. There's one in the light world somewhere, but I don't know because the dude never marked my map. Although I should know, because if you enter a palace, then it shows you what the ultimate thing is, if it's a pendant or a crystal, regardless of if the dude marked your map. I'll have to check when I go back to the light world. Oh no, we're not doing this. But I guess we are doing this. Is this all I had to do? I was avoiding falling. Yes, this is exactly what I was thinking of. I didn't know it was falling down here. This is what I always try to avoid. If you're able to get here without the blue things. I mean, you're supposed to do it this way anyway. It wants you to go through all of these rooms. Oh well. What was I saying, though? I don't remember. Thoughts come and go so fast anymore. Working from home. Yes, that's the thing. There's plenty of jobs that offer work from home options. It's kind of rare, I suppose, but not really. So, there's the big key, okay. But of those options, you always hear older adults and stuff being like, oh, I could never work from home. Like, I would just lose my mind. So, like, there is that. That is a thing. It's some people can do it and other people can't. Regardless of what it is. Dang it, I'm back here now? What the heck is going on? I think I gotta loop around with the stupid jellies again. But no, the big chest is right here. Hang on. I have an idea. Stupid ice physics, man. Oh, I was hoping to hook the thing. There we go. This is... Yes, I have an idea. Hang on. It's been a while, but I think this works. If I bomb myself, it's like a bomb jump. Yes! Oh, that's beautiful! Don't have to backtrack through this whole stupid dungeon. Well, I kind of already did, but I have to do less of it now. Let's see, what's the blue mail? This is another chest I love to open in the vanilla game because I like the blue mail so much. But that was just a dumb compass. 2 more crystals to go. 1 is in here. Getting ready for this red potion. I know I'm gonna need it. Unless there's fairies very close by. Yeah, if I could fall down those things. Oh no, I need that. I need that red potion. Why am I so bad at this game, dude? It's pretty dumb. I don't know, there's just... Working from home is just like you're stuck at home. You have to come up with ways to not be at home, which a lot of people, they take their work from home. Like, I know, what is it, LGR? I think he works from a storage space. He also does stuff at home. But he rented out a storage space specifically to go to do some of his work there, so it feels like he's going to work every day. And I feel like you have to do stuff like that. Yes, this is where the cane comes in handy. This is what I was thinking of. I forget how you do this normally. Yes, another palace down. We're getting very close now. 1 more palace to go, and then it's Ganon's castle, Ganon himself. Oh, I gotta beat Ganon though, too. I think. I don't think I have to, but I might. I already started it. I just gotta go back there. It's probably gonna have me re-kill everybody, though. But yeah, we're at the final cleanup rush right now. Oh, really? What the heck, man? There we go. What's this dude's name? It's on the tip of my tongue, I can't think of it. It doesn't matter, he's dead. Although, I don't know, you need a full magic bar. Yeah, that didn't work out. Luckily I have that green potion. Yeah, that's a thing Link to the Past does, doesn't it? Yeah, it was 1 swipe. I should have topped off my magic. Oh well. It's not frostbite, it's something weird. Alright, he's done. A small key, huh? It's like that Volvagia thing in Ocarina of Time, he always has a small key. Well, 1 more to go, and it's in the light world somewhere. We know this much. And I don't really need anything else. I'm good to go. But first... Yeah, I'm just missing Bombos and the mushroom. And a bottle, I think, somewhere. And Pegasus boots. Where the heck are those? There's some things that we could do real quick. Let's go fight Ganon. Let's get that done. It'll be number 4, right? Yeah. Okay, this is the room I was stuck in. Ah, I see why I was stuck. It's one of these maze rooms. Remember way back when I was trying to navigate the dark? And I thought this was the statue room. Oh, there's a chest in here, too. Not that they really matter anymore. We're done at this point. Small key. Yeah, this is like the boring part of the randomizer where it's just like, okay, let's just go. We gotta complete it. I don't know. Nothing else? I always get this room confused with the other one that I already got the 2 chests in the Palace of Darkness. I don't even think I have to be here, really. But there are more chests, right? Or is it just straight to Ganon at this point? Could be. This song is awesome, by the way, but I'm afraid to not be talking over it. I don't even know how that works, that auto detection of YouTube. Like, what does it see? How does it know? Because wouldn't the waveform of the game audio combine with the commentary audio and create an unknown waveform? Or is it able to detect multiple tracks, but the multiple tracks combine into one when you render the video? I don't understand. It's a weird thing. I wish I wasn't stupid. But that's what happens when you haven't been in school for quite some time. You get dumb. Unless you have an outstanding job that requires a lot of brain power every single day. Which I have never had after college. It's always been very basic brain functions. And it really used to anger me. It still does, but now I'm just empty-minded. They beat me. They won. I've almost given up at this point. Where I used to be really angry and try super hard, and now it's just like I've become so numb. Like that song, dude. I didn't mean to reference that song, but it just kind of happened. Linkin Park or Pink Floyd. That numbness is real. Yes, he doesn't say anything. I don't know, I dream of the day for it all to end, but it's all down to me. Just like whatever you're dealing with trying to figure out life, it's all down to you. Nobody's got the answers but you. But that's stupid, I wish somebody would tell me the answer. Well, no, people do tell you the answer and it doesn't help, that's the thing. Because either way, you gotta do the stuff yourself. I don't know, I think I talked about this in my Breath of the Wild playthrough on Master Mode. I forget what part it was, part 14 or 15, one of those ones that I was like going really deep into life stuff. But I was talking about how I think in some now I can't speak, man. In some instances, I think it would be better to not have free choice and be born into one of those things where it's like you become a doctor or you're disowned from the family. Just being forced into a career, whether or not you want it or not, like as long as it's a good career that is forced on you. That might prove to be a better situation than having all this freedom. And also, this dude is being really stupid with his little blue rings. Alright, there we go. I don't know if I needed to do that, but it's done. For entertainment value or not. And now we're here at the pyramid. There's something here we could check, too. What is it? It's normally a heart piece. And I have both crystals for the big bomb. That's dumb, but I'll use it on Mother Brain. Yeah, so we could go do that real quick, too. And then the light worlds. And in the light world, we will see... I have to pull up the map. Because I've stepped foot in that one dungeon. I think it's, I think I've actually already seen it. I'm pretty sure it's the Desert Palace. I just gotta finish that stupid thing that I've been in 4 times. I made it all the way to that stupid final room. At least 3 times at this point, right? One without the torch, and then one without the big key. I guess that was it. It feels like more, though. Alright, this little dude that took over my house. Phew. That was a weird year of rupees, 2003. 2003, what was going on there? I was a sophomore in high school. Man. I don't like it, man. I don't like how fast time goes by. I cannot deal with it. It's the one thing that is becoming harder and harder to stomach, digest, whatever the word is. I just can't deal with it. Because some days it literally does feel like every single thing that was ever a big part of my life is now gone somewhere. It still exists somewhere in this weird everything. Like, people are still around, they're just not local. I can't hang out with them. There's normal bombs and Pegasus boots. What a weird... This fountain, dude. Like, the two most commonplace items. I'm also gonna top off my magic. In the bottle, that is. And there's Shrek. Or what's the girl that Shrek marries? That's what that fairy looks like. When she turns into ogre form. I don't remember her name, because I don't care, actually. What a crazy fountain. Pegasus boots and normal bombs. Like I was saying, the two most common items of these games. There in the final fountain. I was just thinking real quick, the Quake guy. I could have ran up in the Dark World, but I'm more concerned, let's just go to that palace. It is definitely the crystal, I remember now. And this thing has been done for like 9 years. I have the book. Let's just go. Forever. What was I saying, though? I keep on saying things and then not finishing them. Because it's easy for your brain to just forget. Yeah, it is. It's number 1. It is verifying, and it is. I have the Pegasus boots. Yes. I could check everything. I needed the Pegasus boots. What a lucky find, dude. It just occurred to me now. I didn't even remember that it was the big key that I was missing here that required this small key that needs the Pegasus boots. I just remembered that this is where I need to go, because Tower of Hera I knew was useless. And I beat the other dungeon, so it had to be this one. I don't know, man. My brain is all over the place right now. But it doesn't matter. We're on the way to the end. This is the finish line here, the last lap. Please be the big key. No, it's the compass. It's just like it is in the normal game. What is all of this? Oh well, this room is always kind of neat. I don't know, I've always liked this room. There we go. Now I could go beat the boss, get the final crystal, and then off to Ganon's castle, beat Ganon, and then go beat Mother Brain. Boom. We've beaten another randomizer. We just gotta do it now. So what is the entertainment value here? I guess that comes down to me. No pressure. I don't know. It has been getting harder to come up with commentary. I'm amazed that I can still do it. But generally, like, if you watch a whole bunch of my videos, I talk about the same stuff all the time. Because that's all the same relative problems that I haven't figured out yet. Energy tank, alright. Well, thanks for making the Mother Brain fight longer. We're here, finally. The Butter Sword is gonna destroy these dudes, too. We know this because of the rematch in Ganon's castle. Or it's Ganon's tower in this game. Excuse me. Yeah, you're done, and you're not gonna have the chance to spit the multiple rocks. Boom! That was a close call. He almost went back under, and then he would have spit the multiples. Boom! We got all the crystals, just like that. So close, I can taste it! Now we just gotta hope for Ganon's castle luck, where the big key is just like out there in the open immediately. And if it is, that's beautiful. Because I don't need anything else. At all. So let's go! We must go to 2, real quick, because I know I'm gonna need it. I want a blue potion. Whoa, bucko, no empty bottles. Well, hang on, I have a bee in a bottle. I hope you're not allergic, sir. Here you go. That would be a challenge. I wonder if anybody's ever done that. Try to beat A Link to the Past without using your sword and only using bees. Because they attack for you. Alright. What is the pattern for this? I'm not going to Turtle Rock, but I need this thing in order to access Ganon's castle. It's right top left, right? Correct, rather? Sparkly noise? Sparkly noise? Oh yeah, I remembered. I'm amazed. I do kind of wonder about that sometimes too. Like, what if one day I do have memory loss and yet somehow can still play video games? Will it feel like the first time again? That has stuff in it too, but it doesn't matter anymore. Get out of here, you little chimera things. Or no, they're Lionels, right? Yeah. It's crazy. It's been a while since I've played Breath of the Wild. I've been avoiding it because that thing is dangerous. If you start playing that game again, there goes your life. Although, I don't know that it would be that interesting anymore. Like, it's time for Breath of the Wild 2. I think that's going to be my next endeavor with modern Zelda. But here we are. We've made it to Ganon's castle. We're so close, man. Let's find that big key. Left. We do all the left side stuff, then the right side, then center. That's how we normally do it. There's a small key, that's normal. Or is that the map normally? Well, what's over here? There's something, there's two chests right over here. Small key. The big key! Yes! I'm leaving. It doesn't even matter. Right? I don't need anything else. It's all just treasures and crazy stuff in the hunt for the big key. And then once you have the big key, you come up here. And I have one small key just in case. We're good. I'm coming for you, Ganon. Oh, that's amazing. I love when that happens. This has been a fun seed, though. Whoa, what the heck? I liked the placements of certain items, like Zora Flippers and Meridia. That was really cool. Where Plasma Beam was, that was like a perfect room for those things. And the lamp in Lower Norfair, that was really cool. I thought there was something else that was kind of neat and fitting. Well, the bow and the wrecked ship was kind of neat. And then the shovel, too. And the hammer, all of that stuff was, like, right there. That was maybe a little bit too much. The bow was kind of more of the big moment. Just surrounded by those, whatever those little decoration things are. The big green things, you know? Wait, what am I doing? I'm pushing this thing all kinds of wrong. Stop it. What am I doing? Aye. This is the kind of stuff that frustrates me. And it's only my own stupidity. See, it's going back to the stupid life stuff. You can't blame anybody but yourself. And it's true. Stop it. I don't have the big shield. That's a thing I'm missing. There we go. Oh, man. It's kind of tricky without the big shield to block him. Well, whatever. Stop it. That was a horrible room. I told you I'm not good at this game. A million times I've said it. Every now and then, I think if I replayed it more and more, I would get a little bit of fluid movement going, but then it also raises the question, what's the point? I kind of envy speedrunners for that reason. Like, just the fact that you could play the same game over and over and over again and not be sick of it. Because I've replayed games over and over again, all throughout my life. But I cycle through them, like maybe I'll be hooked on Ocarina of Time for a while. And then I beat it, and I'm like, alright, well that was fun, maybe I'll replay it one more time. And then I'm like, alright. And it's like, well, what about GoldenEye? And then I'm hooked on GoldenEye, and like, I go through a list of games, a figurative list. I don't actually have a list. I just go with whatever I feel like playing. And then eventually, like a year goes by or so, and I cycle back around, and then it's like I'm back to Ocarina of Time. That's how I do it. I don't just stick to that one game over and over and over again. Honestly, since these randomizers came out, this is the most I've replayed the same game back to back ever in my life. And they're fun, but I don't even think I would be playing them this much if it wasn't for the interest on this channel from you guys always wanting to see new randomizers or whatever. So it seems, anyway. And I don't even know about this one, because A Link to the Past and Super Metroid have neither done quite as well as Ocarina of Time or Majora's Mask. But then again, when I've done most of those, it was way earlier at the start of this channel that I did that stuff. So this will be the first time doing these games with the subscriber count where it is right now, which I don't know if that will change how it goes, but we'll see. That is a thing that I still wonder about, though, as well, just the whole concept of rewatching old playlists. Because I don't think a lot of people go digging for them. Some people do, and I definitely appreciate that more than you know. People who go back and watch the old stuff, especially like new people that are just coming around and don't even know about the old stuff. But I also get not doing it. It's a lot of clicks. I think YouTube could stand for better organization or something that like I could personally organize to like highlight my favorite things, which I realize you could kind of do that on the channel homepage, but only to a certain limit. It's not quite ideal. But Nintendo Capri Sun is somebody I rewatch, even stuff I've already rewatched. He's like probably the only Let's Player that I do that for, but there are a few. Oh, this room's always crazy. I always use this too. Oh, I did it a little bit early. It's not gonna hit them, I don't think. No. Oh well. Yeah, just do it again. Yeah, no, just numbers-wise, I always feel like the Let's Plays that I have done, if they were not caught as they were released daily, they're basically dead. I might as well not have done them. That's how it feels sometimes. And I also wonder, too, because even those ones that I watched from Nintendo Capri Sun, I don't know if it's just he doesn't have ads set up on his older stuff because it was way back in the day, and he probably just monetized the video and didn't do, like, ad breaks every so often. But, like, some of those videos don't display ads, which makes me wonder if YouTube just doesn't care about displaying ads on videos that are super old, if there's, like, a certain limit there. It all just makes me wonder. There's a lot I have to learn still and pursue. Oh, geez. If I were to really consider this as a serious thing. But I'm still feeling it out, and I'm waiting for April, because this is like the first big year where I'm really gonna have to see what happens at tax time. And then decisions must be made from there. But I've already had people close to me and stuff kind of warn me that the time that I put into this stuff could become a problem in the future if it were to continue like this. But I also feel like I put too much stress on trying to, wait, I did this wrong. Hold on, let's reset the room. But yeah, I put too much stress on trying to do daily uploads. Like, as soon as a Let's Play ends, start a new one, and never have a day where I don't upload. Because a lot of the big people that I do watch do exactly that, but that's because this is what they do for a living. And that's just too much for me. I can do it now sometimes, but depending on what else happens in life, who else enters my life or whatever, you gotta keep that stuff in check, and it's gonna mean less frequent uploads. I always say I'm gonna do less frequent ones, but then I get all hooked on it again, and then I'm afraid to not upload. It's just a crazy dilemma all the time. But I like it, though. I still want to keep doing it, that's the thing. But there's a lot of worry with the fun, too. I don't know. But I worry about everything. I'm a worrywart to a T. I worry even when there's nothing to worry about. And that's worrying, dude. I don't know. It's the uncertainties of life. Hakuna Matata. I gotta learn that. Aw, this clown. At least, well, don't you dare knock me off, man. I was gonna say, at least this is the only time we fight him. I didn't have to do it in Tower of Hera. Because I didn't have to do the Tower of Hera. Although I tried. And I failed because of that stupid lamp. Ridley stole the lamp and the baby Metroid. Dude. Alright. Moldorm. What a name. Does that derive from something? Is there a type of worm called a Moldorm? I don't know. I don't care. I'm just being stupid. This is the tail end of this thing. It's quitting time. Don't you go quitting. If you ever want to be a winner, you gotta quit talking about quitting. NoFX said that. Oh, this room is crazy. No. I don't have... I'm saving that blue potion. We're using the cape. Thank you for finding the cape. A recent and most welcome find. Okay, that magic, dude. Where's half magic? It doesn't matter. It's too late. We're at the end. Aghanim round 2. I might have to stop and get another bottle before the Ganon fight. Alright. Hey, you're all out of sync. Is he always out of sync? Oh yeah, I think he is, because that's how you can hit him multiple times. Alright, let's get it together here. What? Oh, come on. Alright, well, at least I got the 1. Yes? Yes, that's what we need more of. But we need to do it better. They seem more... My voice just went crazy. What the heck was that? I was gonna say they seem more... out of sync than usual. Like, normally you could time all 3 shots pretty well. Definitely 2. I'm struggling pretty bad right now. What the heck? Is this all I have? No, I have a red potion. Alright, is he the same amount of hits as the first round? I forget. Or is he more hits? It would seem like more hits. No, he's done. We're at the end! A Link to... I thought I was gonna beat Metroid first. Super Metroid has essentially been beaten this whole time, though. For like the last hour, it's been beaten. I just have to go smash the brain. Ganon can be tricky sometimes. I definitely do not want to fall. I've done that before. One of my most recent times playing this game, I think I failed this fight twice. Somehow. I don't know how. I refuse to have that happen, though, but I do need magic. Because I need to refill this, and something could happen in this fight. I was a lot more confident as a kid. I would just dive right in there. No, I wouldn't. I always had a million potions. I go blue potion crazy in this game, even though green potions are my favorite anymore. They're the most reliable. Alright, it's done. Sometime in the future, I guess I might do a Link to the Past solo randomizer. That'll be a lot faster. Also... there's a fairy I could grab in this tree real quick. Nice. Now we're definitely ready. If I fail here, then I truly am terrible. There's nothing else that could be said about that. Itchy head! Okay. Let's go, Ganon. That's such a cool noise. Grumble, 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 grumble. Seriously, you were supposed to bring food. I mean, I wouldn't mind having food with Ganon. Racking his brain, seeing what he's all about. What's really going on down there, deep inside. Maybe he is just hungry. For power. No, stupid. I got nothing, man. I told you, it's game over time. I was trying to actually dodge his attacks, and it seems that I took just as much damage as when I just keep swinging the sword. So, moral of that story is don't do that, because I'm not one of those people that actually knows what he's doing. Yes, I found the arrows, and you're about to get it in the face. Or in the gut. Uh-oh. Okay, get ready to dodge the thing. Okay. Well, I whiffed. Alright, we're good. Silver arrows. You're done. And you're done. I don't know why I lined up in front of him. I could have just shot it. Alright, still got 2. That's good enough for me. I think you can get 3 if you're fast enough before the lights go out. So far, so good. Nothing stupid now. It's done! A Link to the Past is finished. Now we just gotta go beat Mother Brain. This is perfect. Now Link's gonna go start cooking in some pot, combining ingredients. And then Samus will come join him later. What happens, actually? Oh, we're just back up here. Alright, well, let's go beat Super Metroid. Oh man, it feels good to be back in this game. I definitely like this game better of the two. But they're both amazing. I think the statue's already down, right? Yes, it is. It's still gotta explode, but I don't care. Back in the gloopy town. Crazy noises. And a unique lava that cannot be found anywhere else in the game. I guess it's acid, right? Something like that. That ice beam was a lucky find, too. That could have been anywhere, man. So I really didn't have to go to Misery Mire at all, or Turtle Rock, and that's crazy. Those are the two toughest dungeons. Well, Misery Mire's not bad. It's just kind of annoying, in a way. Turtle Rock is the tough one. And I didn't even really have to do Ganon's castle. I skipped the majority of that first part. The whole underground. Or the downstairs, whatever it is. Super Metroid, I pretty much 100%ed this game. I can't think of a single pickup that I did not pick up in this game. Normally I skip the Meridia Sand Pits, but I checked them this time. Because you never know, and I needed the lamp. Alright, baby, Metroid business is done. Probably cut all of that out, because who cares? This is the home stretch, baby! Same old Mother Brain story. I'm still waiting, though, for that retro DLC. Did I talk about this already in this? I don't know. I might have talked about this before the power went out. But I'm still waiting for Nintendo to do a retro DLC, like an official randomizer where, let's just say, Super Metroid on the Switch, when you beat it, you unlock hard mode. Or a randomizer mode. But then if they did that, they would probably take down the people. I think I did say this, because I remember talking. Oh, whatever. Sorry, recycling commentary already. I guess I'm tired. I have been up forever. Because I wanted to finish this. I waited for the power to come back on. When I probably should have just went to bed and came back to this another day, but I don't know. Sometimes it's like when the recording mood hits, you gotta take advantage of it. While you have the commentary. I mean, I'm losing it now, but... Because I know myself, there's gonna be those days where it's just blank. And I just, like, waste 2 whole weeks doing nothing. Because I can't think of anything, and I'm just not happy enough to play a game. So many super missiles, man. You never have 75. This thing is ridiculous. I would like to see this further developed to maybe make it more challenging. But I made sure to search for it recently, and I'm pretty sure this is the most recent version. It was February of 2019, I think, was the last update that I saw. It was 2019, right? Not 18? I don't know. Anyway, we know this a million times. Let's just get done with it. Bye-bye, Metroid. Bye-bye, happiness. Although it's all absorbed. This was a fun seed, though. Like I said, I liked a lot of the placements. The flippers, the lamp. I can't think of anything Super Metroid that was in a unique spot in Zelda. Well, there was the plasma beam super early on, just in that random heart piece location on the mountain. Morph Ball was by Sahasrahla. That's just random. Yeah, I don't know. Super Metroid has just kind of been wherever. There wasn't really I don't know. I think the items of A Link to the Past are more special, I guess, than the Super Metroid items. Because in a way, Samus is always Samus. The items just kind of enhance her abilities a little bit. Whereas in Zelda, the items are themed, in a sense. Well, no, not really. I guess it was just the lamp and the flippers being fire and water, so it kind of worked like that. I don't know. It was just nice. I don't know if I will do another one of these, though. If it gets developed a little bit differently, or if there's like a crazy new feature that's added or something, maybe, but I think the solo randomizers are more fun still. There's more options with them. Especially the Varia randomizer for this game. That thing is insane. Especially, I love that plandomizer feature. And A Link to the Past, I really got to revisit that one day solo, because that thing has really expanded since it first came around. Boom, one of my favorite Shine Sparks to do. Just this chamber that gives you such a hard time the whole game. You could just phase through everything finally. Should I save the animals? Be nice. Yeah, they're my buddies, especially those little Edicoons, man. I love that song that they sing. And I love the Decora for teaching me all about Shine Sparks. So, like I said, what's next that's in my mind? Super Mario Kart, like a very quick Let's Play series of Super Mario Kart. Maybe just a very short video every day once I have it complete or whatever. Go ahead, little buddy. Yeah. I don't know, it just seems like a nice casual thing to do. Racing games are fun like that sometimes, especially a game as easy and colorful as Super Mario Kart. Sometimes those are my favorite Let's Plays to watch, just the small ones that are very short, and it's just a light-hearted, casual game that you just get lost watching the animations and then listening to somebody. Just talk about nothing, really. Then Resident Evil, I've been talking about that. It is Halloween time, so it seems fitting. And then I guess Star Fox Adventures and Thousand Year Door would be the next two major projects. And maybe Luigi's Mansion 3. Can't wait for Animal Crossing, too. But aside from that, like Pokemon I don't really care about, honestly. If I do a Pokemon game, it would be an old school one. Maybe even a randomizer, but I'm not really feeling that anytime soon. Maybe next year sometime, I don't know. The operation was completed successfully, yes! Also, we get unique credits. They always do something with the credits in this thing. An hour and 34, is that Super Metroid only? Because this was definitely longer than that. Super Metroid, A Link to the Past, crossover randomizer. Always fun. And Star Fox music. That's awesome. Oh, I want to play Star Fox so bad right now. This song is awesome. Gunpei Yokoi, there he is. Seriously, why isn't there more Star Fox music in the world? Samo Studios might make a Star Fox Cinematica or something. He teased that one track that he did, and that was awesome. It was the original Star Fox map music. This is awesome, dude. Star Fox has such great music. Especially the original game. Yep, all these people are awesome for creating this thing, that's for sure. So hopefully this was fun for you guys. If you didn't catch the first one, I think this one was better. Hopefully I don't notice any audio thing when I go to edit it, because that was the problem with the first one, in addition to some other things. But it hasn't really changed much, unless... I don't know. It seems pretty similar to the first one I did too, aside from things being in different spots. Special beam attacks too, yeah that's right, I did that on Botwoon. I should have done more of them though. A Link to the Past. Hit bomb 0 for Super Metroid because I didn't find them till the very end. It took 4 hours to find the Pegasus boots. That's insane. The mirror was almost an hour into it. That was in Super Metroid, that's right. The gold sword, yeah, because I got all the swords right away in the beginning. That was nuts. 11 bonks. One save and quit, yeah, when the power went out. No deaths and no fairy revivals. I did it! I survived. Normally, I always use a fairy in this game. 8 minutes spent in menus? That's crazy. Wow, almost 5 hours to do this thing. That's nuts. Well, that was awesome, and I definitely loved the Star Fox music at the end of that. Oh, cool, and it keeps transitioning from the Triforce to Samus's helmet. Well, thanks so much for watching, you guys, and I'll see you in the future projects. Hope you enjoyed it. See you then.